What is the most beautiful smell you have ever smelled? I was in the hospital after a car accident, and my wife was in a coma. I was told she might never wake up, and if she did, she might not remember me. I was devastated. I sat by her bed every day, holding her hand and talking to her, hoping she could hear me. I told her about our son, who was staying with my parents, and how much I loved her. One day, I brought her favorite perfume and sprayed it on her wrist. I remembered how she wore it on our first date, and how I fell in love with her that night. I hoped it would remind her of me. A few days later, I was talking to her when I saw her fingers move. I thought I was imagining it, but then she moved her hand. I called the nurse, who said it was a good sign. I was overjoyed. I kept talking to her, and every day she moved a little more. Then one day she opened her eyes. I was so happy, but I was also scared she wouldn't remember me. I said, "Hi, baby. Do you know who I am?" She looked at me and said, "Of course I do. You're the one who wears that awful cologne." I laughed and cried at the same time. She remembered me. She told me later that she could hear me the whole time, and that the smell of her perfume brought her back to me.